All right, good evening. Welcome to our 9 or press line pool. Is this our, I've got all of our mics on. Can you all hear me in the audience? I got a couple of yeses, and we're just confirming that we are streaming with the mic on online as well. So this is our 4th auction with First Arts. I'm getting no response. 4th? 5th? I think this is our 4th. This is our 2nd summer auction, maybe 3rd, I don't remember. And we're so pleased to be here hosting yet another First Arts live catalog auction. The feedback and response for the auction has been pretty tremendous over the last few days of preview, and as you're all probably aware and seated here, you agree. So exceptional pieces in tonight's auction, and we would like to remind you to reference the terms of sale for the First Arts catalog, and we also remind you that there is the 2-tiered buyer's premium. If people are bidding online through live auctioneers, it's an increased premium than what it is to bid by telephone, advance, in the room, as well as through high bid. So I would like to wish you all a good luck, and I'd like to wish the team, Ingo, Mark, Nadine, Pat, and of course Ashley, the best of luck in tonight's auction. So without further ado, let's begin with lot number 1, which we'll see on the screen here, which is the Luke Ixictariuk. And there we are, and we will start the bidding with Aaron at $600, thank you, and I have a bid of $650 with me and asking $700 now. I have $650 bid with my order bid, 7 is with Nadine, and I have a bid of $750 with my advanced order and asking $800 now. $800 is bid with Nadine, and I've got a bid of $850 now and looking for $900. Aaron I saw first at $900, and I've got a bid of $950 again and asking $1,000 if I may. $1,000 with Aaron now. I'll take $1,100 if you like.
She's looking for $1,100.
11 is bid with Nadine now, and I've got a bid back in at $1,200 and asking $13 now. Aaron's now in at 13, and my bid is, would you like 14? 14 is bid. I have a bid now at $1,500, and I'm looking for $1,600 to either of you. 16 now, and my bid is now at $1,700, and I'm asking 18 to either of you. 18 is your bid, and my bid is now out, and I'm asking 19 if you like Nadine. Holding then at $1,800 with Aaron's bid online, asking 19 to the room if I may. $1,800 it is with fair warning then at $1,800, and I can sell at $1,800. That's Aaron's bid then at $1,800, and Aaron, your paddle is?
7023.
And carrying on to lot number 2, which is the Elizabeth Nataralik. The stone head, and we'll start the bidding here at $1,000 if I may. $1,000 asking on the head if I may at $1,000. Emma's in now at $1,000, and I have $1,100 bid and asking $1,200 now. I have $1,100 bid asking $12 now if I may, and 12 Emma's in and asking $1,300. I have $1,200 bid asking $13 now. At $1,200 on the telephone asking $13, and I can call fair warning then at $1,200 and sell at $1,200. Emma's bid then at $1,200, and her paddle was $10.30. And lot number 3 is an identified artist, an early needle case, an ivory needle case, circa 1950, and we'll start the bidding here at $800 if I may. $800 asking on the needle case if you like at $800 I have with Emma, and asking $850 now. I have $850 now with Pat, thank you, and asking $900.
Oh, okay.
9 is bid with Emma. Looking for $950 now. $950 I have with Pat, and $1,000 is next. $950 is holding with Pat, and $1,000 is now bid with Emma, and $1,100 is back in with Pat, asking $1,200 now. $1,100 is with Pat's order, asking $1,200, At 1,100 bid, I can sell then at 1,100 with fair warning at 1,100. Sold then at 1,100 and the paddle was 1,500. Lot number 4 is Simon POV, and it's the portrait of a young woman, an elegant jewel of a bust. And we'll start the bidding here with my order bids at $1,300 and looking for $1,400 now. I have $1,300 bid asking 14, and 14 is bid now, and I have a bid of $1,500 and looking for 16. I have $1,500 bid here asking 1,600. At $1,500 bid asking 16. I've got my bid at 15. Are you on the phone at 16?
So I thought I was 15.
All right. If you're at 15, I'm now at 16 then. Looking for 17. My bid is at $1,600. Would you like 17? I have an advance bid.
Oh, she has an
So it would be your bid at 17 if you like. 17. So my advance bid now is $1,800. Would you like to bid 19? My advance bid is holding at 18, $1,900 in time, and my bid is now $2,000, and I'm asking 2,200. 22 is bid, and 24 I have. My bid is now $2,600, and I'm looking for $2,800 now. 28. 28 is bid. My bid is out now. Thank you, Ingo. Your bid now is holding at $2,800, and I'm looking for $3,000 now. At $2,800 bid asking 3 with fair warning at 28. Ingo's bid at $2,800 and selling at 28. Sold then at $2,800. And Ingo, I don't have your paddle. Thank you. 1062 is the paddle. And lot number 5 is the Johnny Inukpuk, and it's the crawling hunter. And there he is crawling towards us. And we'll start the bidding here at $4,000 with Andrew, thank you, and asking $4,200 now. I have $4,000 bid asking $4,200 now. At $4,000 bid I have online asking $42, and I can sell at that opening bid of $4,000. Against you all with the online bid of $4,000 and selling at $4,000. Giving Ingo a second to get caught up. Holding at $4,000 with fair warning. 42 in time, Ingo, thank you. I've got back in at 44 with Andrew and asking 46. Holding then at $4,400 with a shake of the head, and I'll call fair warning then at 44 and selling at $4,400. Andrew's online bid then at $4,400, and the paddle was $3,000. And lot number 6 is an unidentified artist. It's a hunter, and that's from the Sinakilowak area of the fisherwoman. And we're starting the bidding here at $2,800, if I may. $2,800 asking on this, if there's interest at 28. At $2,800 asking, may I say 2,800? At $2,800 with fair warning then at 28. And next lot then at 28. And lot number 7 is next, and it's a fabulous early work of a hunter and dog sled from the Inukjuk area. And as you see illustrated here, and we'll start it off at $2,400 if I may. $2,400 to start the lot if there's interest at 24. At $2,400 asking, $2,400 on this early carving. No interest on this lot at 24? And we'll pass that then at 2,400. And lot number 8 is the noteworthy piece here, the Nutsiak, and this is of course from the Price collection, which several of the pieces are as well in tonight's auction. And we're starting the bidding here at $8,000 if I may. $8,000 asking on this work if I may at $8,000. At $8,000 if I may at $8,000 I have in the room, thank you. And looking for $8,500 now. Pat's in at 85. 9,000 is bid. And looking for 95 now. 9,000 is bid. And 10,000 is next, thank you, and asking 11,000. I have $10,000 here in the room. Nadine's now in at 11, and 12 is bid, and asking 13. 13,000 I have with Nadine. 14,000, thank you, and asking 15. 15,000 I have with Nadine. 16,000 I have here, and asking 17. I have $16,000 bid, asking 17 back to you, Ingo, if you like. At $16,000 bid, asking 17 now. Calling fair warning then at 16,000, 17 in the room. 18, 19, 20,000, he says no, holding then at 19,000 right here. At $19,000 bid, asking 20,000 now, with fair warning then at $19,000. That's yours, sir, at 19,000, and your paddle was 10.52, thank you. And carrying on to lot number 9. And it's the first of the Joe Talarun. I know, swore I wasn't. Talarunilli stone carvings, and this is the walrus hunting. It's an unusual example by the artist, and we'll start the bidding at $8,000 if I may. $8,000 asking on this, if there's interest at $8,000. At $8,000 to start, may I say $8,000 on the work? At $8,000. $8,000 if I may, no interest then at $8,000? We'll pass that along then to lot number 10. And it's the Ash we took, the Ivory Sea Goddess. And she's a stunning example here. And the bidding starts at $4,000 with Aaron. Now I have a bid of $4,200 now and asking $4,400 if I may. I've got a bid here at $4,200 and asking $4,400. Aaron's back in at $4,400 and asking $4,600. At $4,400 I have, asking $4,600 to you, Matt, if you like. At $4,400 I have online with Aaron. $4,600 is now bid with Matt and asking $4,800. $4,800 is online, asking $5,000 now. $5,000 is bid with Matt and asking $5,500. $5,500 is bid with Aaron and asking $6,000 now. Aaron's holding at $5,500 and asking $6,000. $6,000 is bid now with Matt and asking $6,500 if I may. $6,500 is bid with Aaron now and asking $7,000. $7,000 is bid on the phone with Matt's order and asking $7,500 if I may. At $7,000 bid on the phone with Matt, asking $75,000 now. Calling fair warning against you, Aaron, and selling with Matt's order bid at $7,000 and fair warning at $7,000. Sold then at $7,000 and Matt's bid is $10.23. And lot number 11 is the Tudlik, and both an early and a charming example. There it is. And we'll start, I've got bids in my book at $2,000 to start and asking $2,200 now. Lots of phone interest on this. See, I said lots of phone interest. 22, Ingo's hand was up first and asking 24. Mason's now in at 24, looking for 26. Wow, 26 I'll take with Mark and asking 28 now with Pat. 3,000 Aaron, asking 32 now. Mason's in at 32. Asking 34 with Pat now I see, and asking 36 now Mark, and asking 38. 38 is with Ingo, and 4,000 now. Mason's in at 42, and my advanced order maxes out at $4,200 now, and asking 44. Pat's in at 44 and asking 46. 46 is with Mason now and asking 48. $4,800 now is with Ingo's bid. $5,000 is my next bid. Mason's in. And $5,500 is next. I have $5,000 with Mason asking $5,500. At $5,000 bid asking $55 in time. Looking for $6,000 if I may. At $5,500 on the phone with Ingo and asking $6,000 now. At 55, we've calmed down now, and so I'll call fair warning at $5,500. Ingo's bid then at $5,500. Sold then, $5,500, and the paddle was $10.62. And lot number 12 is the Joe Jaw, another early Inuit carving here of the snarling polar bear. And we're starting the bidding at $1,500 with Andrew. Now I have a bid now at 16 and asking 17 is bid now and asking 18. I have 17 online asking 1,800 now. At 17 I have online asking 18 to you if you like. 18 on the phone with Ingo. I'm looking for 1,900. 18 is on the phone with Ingo's order bid asking 19 now. To you, Andrew, at 19 if we may. At 18, we're going to call fair warning with Ingo's phone order at 1,800 and sell then at 1,800. Ingo, that's your bid then at 1,800 and same paddle, 10.62. And carrying on to lot number 12, and it's the Osh we took, the Eskimo legend, and this is of course a famous early work by the artist. And we'll start the bidding here. I've got order bids at $12,000 and I'm asking $13,000 now. I have a bid of $12,000 with me, asking $13,000 now with Matt. Matt's bid is at $13,000, thank you, and asking $14,000. At $13,000, asking $14,000 now. Emma's now in at $14,000, thank you, and asking $15,000. $15,000 is bid. $16,000 now with Emma and asking $17,000 if I may. $17,000 I have. Looking for $18,000. $18,000 I have with Emma and asking $19,000 now. At $19,000 is bid with Matt and asking $20,000 now. $20,000 is bid with Emma and asking $22,000 if I may. At $22,000 bid with Matt and asking $24,000 to you, Emma. At $24,000 I have with Emma's bid and asking $26,000 now. $26,000, asking $28,000. $28,000 is now bid with Emma's order and $30,000 asking for this early famous work. I've got Matt in at $30,000 and asking $32,000. Matt's holding at $30,000, asking $32,000 now. $32,000 is bid. And asking $34,000 to you, Matt, if I may, and bidding I have at $34,000. And asking $36,000. Matt's holding at $34,000 and I'm asking $36,000 now. And I'll give Emma a second to she's shaking her head firmly no. So we'll call fair warning unless I'll open it up to the audience at $36,000. At $34,000 on the phone with Matt, and I'll call fair warning and sell then at $34,000. That's your bid, Matt, at $34,000, and your paddle was 1,009.
1009.
And I'm pleased to announce that basically shattered the last record of $24,000, so congratulations on that. And lot 14 is another work on paper by Kiakshuk, and we'll start the bidding here at $1,100 if I may. $1,100 on this work if there's interest at $1,100. At $1,100, any interest at $1,100? No, we'll move that along then at 1100. And lot 15 is next, and it's the Niviaxi, and this is the famous early work of the archer. Again, lots of interest on this heading into the auction. So I have multiple bids to start me off with bids to $7,500, and I'm asking $8,000 now. I've got advanced order bids at $7,500. Nadine's now in at $8,000, and I have a bid of $8,500. And Mark, you're in at $9,000, and my bid is $9,500, and you're in at $10,000, and I'm out. So you're holding at $10,000 and asking $11,000. Nadine's now in at $11,000 and asking $12,000. Nadine's holding at $11,000, asking $12,000 now. At $11,000, asking $12,000. Holding then at $11,000 with Nadine's bid asking $12,000. With fair warning then at $11,000 and selling with Nadine at $11,000. $11,000 it is. Sold, and that's to paddle 1010. And lot 16. Sorry. Is the Shioak. The stone cut Reflections in My Mind, illustrated here, and $1,400 to start. $1,400 to start this off. This is just at $14,000. $1,400 on the stone cut. May I say $1,400? At $1,400 to go. We'll pass that along then to lot 17. And it's the Hunter with a heavy pack. Hunter with a heavy pack. An unidentified artist, and we'll start this at $2,800 if I may. $2,800 asking on this carving. If there's interest at $28,000. At $2,800 if I may, at $2,800. At $2,800, I'll move that along then at $28,000 and carry on to lot 18, and it's the Tomasi Kamugalik. I was practicing earlier today, and we'll start the Hunter with Spear at $2,000 if I may. $2,000 asking on this carving. If there's interest at $2,000. At $2,000 to start, may I say $2,000. At $2,000, we'll move that along then at $2,000 to lot 19, and it's an impressive man's head as seen here, and we'll start this off at $3,200 to go. $3,200 is where I'm asking at $32,000, and Ingo's now in at $3,200 and asking $3,400 now. At $3,200 bid asking $34,000 to the rest. I can call a fair warning and sell to you with a quick bid at $3,200 and selling then at $3,200, and that was pedal 1062. And lot 20 is next, and it's the Sam Willie Amidlak. And it's the mother and child, seen here. And the bidding will start off at $2,200. At $2,200 on the mother and child, if I may, at $22,000. A charming example here. At $2,200. At $2,200 to go on this, may I say at $22,000. We'll pass that along then and carry on to lot 21, which of course is this exceptional work by Isa Smiler. The Standing Mother and Child. It's an early and rare example, of course, as you can see here and as it was exhibited during the preview. Lots of interest to start off, and we'll start this off at $22,000 if I may. $22,000 to start, and Mason's now in at $22,000. And asking $24,000 I have with Ingo. And asking $26,000 now I have with Mason. And $28,000 if I may. I have $26,000 with Mason's bid, looking for $28,000. In the room I have $28,000, thank you. And $30,000 is next. Mason's hand is up at $30,000. $32,000 if I may. Asking $34,000 to my phones. Back in at $34,000, $36,000. I have $34,000, $36,000 in time quickly, and asking $38,000. I have Ingo in at $38,000. 40,000 is next. Mason's in at 40,000. 42. Ingo, I had his hand quickly up first at 42,000. 44,000, Mason sneaks in and asking 46. 46,000 now I have with Nadine. 48 is next. $48,000 I have here and asking 50,000 now. 50,000. Now we're jumping to $55,000. Nadine's holding at $50,000 and asking $55,000 now. $55,000 I have with Ingo. Looking for $60,000 next. I have $55,000 with Ingo. Back asking with Mason, are you, sir, in the room? At $55,000 bid with Ingo. Asking $60,000. $60,000, new bidder, thank you. Asking $65,000 now. At $60,000 bid, asking $65,000 now. At $60,000 I have here, looking for $65,000. Are we through then at $60,000? Against you, Ingo, at $60,000 with fair warning then at $60,000, and I'll sell then at $60,000 with fair warning. Well bought at $60,000. Your paddle was $10.52. And lot 22 is the large and complex work by Jim McKay. And this is, of course, the first Argillite totem. And we'll start the bidding here at $12,000. At $12,000 I have with Mark, thank you, and asking $13,000 now. I have $12,000 bid with Mark, asking $13,000 now with Pat, and asking $14,000. $14,000 is bid, and $15,000 now. At $14,000 bid, asking $15,000. At $14,000 bid, asking $15,000 to you, Matt, if you like. Holding with Mark at $14,000. Just giving him a second to make sure that his bidder can hear. Matt, I have to call fair warning, so give them a final nod. And selling then at $14,000 with Mark's bid then at $14,000. Now, Mark, you've just raised your paddle, but I've got you with a different paddle in the book.
Because I've got different bidders.
Okay, so I'm selling it to $10.57.
Yes.
Thank you. And carrying on to lot 23, and this is the Bean and Walton. It's the Tlingit grease bowl, illustrated here. And we'll start the bidding here at $3,000. Andrew, you're in at $3,600, thank you. $3,800 I have with Aaron. Asking $4,000 now. $4,000 Mark. Asking $4,200 now. Aaron's in at $42 and asking $44. $44 is bid. Asking $46. $46 Aaron. Asking $48. $48 is bid with Mark and asking $5,000 now. $5,000 I have with Andrew and asking $55. $5,500 is bid with Mark and asking $6,000 now. $6,000 I see Aaron's hand first and asking $65. Mark's in at $65 and looking for $7. Mark's bid is holding at $6,500 against both online bidders. At $6,500 asking $7,000 now. I'll just get the online lag to get caught up, and there we are at $7,000. $7,500 is now bid with Mark and looking for $8,000. At $7,500 is bid with Mark and asking $8,000. Are we through then at $7,500 asking $8,000 against both online bidders and fair warning then at $7,500 and selling at $75,000. Sold then at $7,500, and Mark, was that my paddle or your paddle? $10.57. And 24 is this is the first feast spoon in the auction, and it's a wonderful carved horn example, Haida or Tlingit. And I've got advanced bids to start us off at $2,200 and asking $2,400 is bid, looking for I've got 26 and asking 28.
Looking for 28. You want to do 28?
Nadine's now in at 28 and asking 3,000. I've got a bid at 3,000 and asking 32. 32. My bid is now at $3,400 and asking 36. 36 is bid. My bid is 38. Asking 4,000. 4,000 is bid. My bid is now 4,200 and asking 44. My bid is holding at $4,200 with my advanced order and asking 44 now. At $4,200 bid, asking 44, and I can call fair warning and sell at $4,200 against you all at 42. With fair warning, sold then at 4,200, and my paddle was 10.17. And 25 is the Nuchalnith speaker staff, carved and illustrated right here, and the bidding will begin at $1,800. I have online with Andrew, and asking $1,900 now. I have 18, 19, Nadine, thank you, and asking 2,000. Andrew's in at 2,000 and asking 22. Matt's in at 22, 24 I have online again, and asking 26. Nadine is in at 26 and looking for 28. 28 I have with Matt now. 3,000 is bid with Andrew and asking 32. Matt's in at 32 first and asking 34. I have with Andrew's bid and asking 36. Nadine, 36. 3,800 asking. $3,800 I have with Matt. 4,000 is bid with Nadine. And $4,200 is next. I've got Nadine at $4,000 against it looks like my phone bidder's out. Back to you, Andrew, if you like, at 42. At $4,000 holding, 42, last minute. 44. 44 is bid, asking 46. Holding with Nadine at $4,400 against the online bidder. I'm going to call fair warning at 4,400 and sell with Nadine's bidder at 44. Yours, Nadine, at 4,400, and your paddle is 10.19. And 26 is the next lot. And it's the Tlingit model canoe and paddles. There we are. And we'll start the bidding here at 2,200 I have with Aaron. Thank you, and looking for 24. My bid is holding at 24 and asking 26. I have a bid of 2,400, asking 26. At 2,400, $2,600 now with Aaron and looking for 28. At $2,600 bid online with Aaron asking 28 now. I can sell, I'm out, and Aaron's in at 26, and I can sell then with fair warning at 26. Selling at 26. Aaron's bid then at 26. Paddle is
7029.
and the Haida Chief's chest. And of course, this is an important example. And we'll start the bidding here at $30,000. 30,000 on the important Chief's chest. At 30,000. $30,000 to begin. No interest today at 30,000? We'll call fair warning then at 30,000. We'll pass that along then at 30,000. And 28 is another, this is a speaker's staff. It's Tlingit or Tsimshin. And we'll start the bidding here at $8,000. $8,000 on the staff, if I may, at $8,000. I have with Ingo at $8,000 and asking $85. Matt's in at $85. Now I've got a bid of $9,000 and asking $95 now. I have with Ingo and looking for $10,000. 10,000 is bid with Matt, asking 11. Matt's holding at 10,000, asking 11,000 now. At $10,000 bid, asking 11. $11,000 I have with Ingo now, and looking for 12. $12,000 is bid with Matt, asking 13,000. Matt's holding at $12,000, asking 13. Are we bidding on this? I'm holding with Matt at $12,000, and should I keep it open, Ingo? Are you trying to line someone else? Okay. So we're just going to line up our other bidder. It looks like we just dropped them. So just bear with us on this lot. And Matt, please apologize to your bidder as we try to line the other bidder back up.
So just, you need to go to 13.
We're holding with Matt at $12,000. Asking 13. No. Matt's order bid at $12,000. Thank you so much for your patience at $12,000. And the paddle was 10-13. And lot 29 is this Tlingit carved ivory amulet. It's a beautiful example and a fine little early antique treasure in the auction. And I've got advanced order bids here to $5,000, and I'm asking $5,500 now. I have a bid of $5,000, asking $55 now. My bid is at $6,000 now and asking $65. $65 is bid, and my bid is out. So I'm holding with Nadine at $65, and Matt's bidder is pleased with his last lot, I imagine. And so we're holding then at $6,500 and looking for $7,000 now to the room or to the online bidders. We're holding then at $6,500 with Nadine's bid, and I can call fair warning with Nadine's bid at $65. And fair warning and sell then with Nadine's bid at $6,500, and her paddle is 10-19. And carrying on to lot 30, and it's the second of the amulets. Again, a wonderful period piece, and this is an abalone inlaid horn example. And again, I've got bids here up to $2,600, and I'm asking $2,800 now. My advanced order is at 26, asking 28. My bid is 3,000, then, and asking 32. $32. I'm bidding at $3,400 now and asking 36. I'm holding then at $3,400 and open to the room, or my online bidder is asking 36 now. At $3,400 I have, asking 36. Aaron's now in at 36, thank you. My bid is back in at 38 and asking 4,000 now. I'm holding at $3,800, asking 4,000 to my other online bid. At $3,800 is bid with me, asking 4,000 to you, Aaron, if you like. At 38. And I'm going to call fair warning against you with my bidder at 38.
You want to go 4?
Oh, Nadine, you're in at 4. And yet, I'm at 42.
She's got 42.
So, anyone else want to try 44? No. My bidder is holding at 4,200. So my bidder wins, and selling to my bidder at 4,200. So that was my bidder at paddle 1037. And lot 31 is the Haka Ashuna, and it's here it is the bust of a hunter, and this is a noteworthy piece. It was illustrated in George Swinton's book, so a wonderful example here, and we'll start the bidding here at $4,200. On this illustrated example of the bust of a hunter, asking 42. At $4,200, if I may. 42. 42. We'll move that along then at 42, then to carry on to lot 32. And it's the totemic composition. There we are, standing here, a nice early one, circa early 50s. And we'll start the bidding at $5,500. $5,500 asking on this, if I may, at 55. At $5,500, if I may, at 55. 55. We'll carry on to lot 33 now. And this is an impressive and charming work by John Tic-Tac, as you can see here. And I know one of the favorites in tonight's auction. And we'll start the bidding at $20,000, if I may. And Aaron's in at $20,000 and asking $22,000 now. Ingo's in at 22, looking for 24. Mason, your bidder's out? Oh, okay. I've got $22,000 bid with Ingo and asking $24,000 now. At $22,000 bid, asking 24, looking for 26. I have $24,000 bid, asking 26 is bid now. 28, and asking 30. 30,000. 32 says no. Holding with Ingo at $30,000 and asking 32. At $30,000 bid, asking 32 now. And I can sell then. Whoa, 32 in the far back, thank you. Sneaking in last minute, I've got a bid at 32 and asking 34. At $32,000, $34,000 I have now with Ingo. $36,000 is bid and asking 38. Holding at 36,000, asking 38,000 now. 38. 40,000. 42,000 asking. I have $40,000 bid here, asking 42. $40,000 is bid, asking 42. Selling then in the room at $40,000. Sold then at $40,000 to paddle 1054. I see. And lot 34 is the Uvalu. Here she is standing, an exceptional piece from 2001 that was illustrated and featured in the retrospective on the artist in the Winnipeg Gallery. So here she is, up for sale, and we'll start her bidding at $8,000. I've got $9,000 with Andrew, and I've got a bid of $9,500 now and looking for $10,000. Mark is at a bid of 10. Mark's bidding at 10,000 and asking 11,000. 11,000 I have with Pat. Inga's now in at 12,000, looking 13,000 Mark and 14,000. $14,000 is bid with Ingo and asking 15. Ingo's holding at $14,000, asking 15,000 now. 15,000 I have with Emma now, and asking 16. $16,000 is bid, asking 17,000. At $17,000 I have with Emma, looking for 18. $18,000 is bid with Ingo, looking for 19,000. $19,000 is bid with Emma, asking 20,000 now. 20,000. $22,000 is next. $22,000 is now bid with Emma and asking 24. $24,000 is bid and asking 26. $26,000 is on the phone with Emma. 28,000 now. 28,000 I have with Ingo and looking for 30,000 now. Ingo's holding at $28,000 and asking 30,000 to the room, if I may. At 28,000, Ingo's holding and selling at 28,000 with fair warning. Sold then at 28,000, and Ingo, your bidder was 1062, And that just inched by into the next record, just passing the 26,000 mark as being the last. So congratulations. And lot 35 is the Lachalusi, and this is a charming marble example, as seen here, of the owl couple. And we'll start the bidding at $4,000 I have with Aaron, thank you. And looking for $4,200. I have $4,000 bid asking $42. At $4,000 bid, $42 now I have with Pat, and asking $44. At $4,200 bid with Pat, asking $44 now. I'm holding with $44. Andrew, $46. Pat's in at $46, asking $48.
Oh, 50, yes.
At $4,600 with Pat's bid, asking $48. Against both of you, $48. Andrew's been at $48, $5,000. At $48 online, with live auctioneers at $4,800. I can call fair warning and sell at $48. To you, Andrew, at $4,800, and your paddle was $3,000. And 36. One of the star lots of tonight's auction is the Marion Tuluk, and it's a widely exhibited work, both seen in the Winnipeg Gallery and the National Gallery in Ottawa. So here we are, very pleased and excited to have it up for sale here at tonight's auction. And we'll start the bidding here at $40,000. At $40,000 is where we'll start the bidding tonight, at $40,000. Mark's in at $40,000, thank you. I'm asking $42. And $44. $46. $48. $50,000. $55,000, $60,000, $65,000, $70,000, $75,000 is bid and asking $80,000. Mark's holding at $75,000 and asking $80,000 now. Nadine's in at $80,000. $85,000. $85,000. Matt's in at $85,000. Asking $90,000. $90,000 is bid with Nadine. And looking for $95,000. $95,000 is bid on the phone with Matt's order. Asking $100,000. Nadine confidently says yes. $110,000 is the next bid. $110,000 is bid now, and asking $120,000. $120,000 I have with Nadine. And asking $130,000. $130,000 is bid with Matt. And asking $140,000. $140,000 I have with Nadine. And asking $150,000. $150,000 is bid. And asking $160,000 now. $160,000 is bid with Nadine. And asking $170,000. $170,000 is bid with Matt, and asking $180,000. $180,000 is bid with Nadine, and $190,000 now. $190,000 is bid with Matt, and $200,000 is bid with Nadine, if she likes. Two it is. I have Nadine's bid then at $200,000, and we jump up a bid. Unless you'd like us to keep it going slowly. It's up to you guys. $220,000.
It's $220,000.
So it's $220. You want to try $240?
Okay, so again.
We're holding, we haven't gotten a bid yet, so we're holding with you, Nadine, at $200,000.
Okay, thank you so much for your strong bidding.
Yes, you got them so saddened, and Matt's apologizing and saying goodbye now. So Nadine, it's your bid then at $200,000. His phone is hung up. It's Nadine's bid at $200,000. Congratulations. And that was paddle 1021. Well done. That was really an exciting piece to be able to sell.
Andrea, that's
Yes?
a world record.
World record. it wasn't highlighted.
Work on cloth.
For any work on cloth.
Inuit.
Inuit. Congratulations. Well done. Okay, well, that's hard to beat tonight. So lot 37, here we are, is the John Kavic. And it's the mother and children, an early work from the 70s. And we'll start the bidding here at $5,000. $5,000 asking on this, if there's interest at $5,000. Thank you, Mark. I have you in at $5,000 and asking $55,000. I think, Nadine, you're probably over this lot. Okay. At $5,000, holding with Mark, asking $55,000 now. We'll call fair warning with Mark's bid at $5,000. And I can sell then to you, Mark, at the opening order bid at $5,000. And your paddle once more, Mark, please. $10.55. And lot 38 is the Lucy Tassier, and this is the family group, a charming example. And I've got order bids here at $3,400, and I'm asking $3,600 now. I've got an advanced order bid at $3,400, asking $36,000. At $3,400, bid with me, asking $36,000. Are we through? I can sell then at $34,000. With fair warning then at $34,000. And that's my bid then at $3,400, and my paddle is $10.26. And lot 39 is the John Pangnark. And it's, of course, the figure and early work from the 70s. And we've got bids here at $1,100 with me, and looking for $1,200 now, if I may. Mark, I have you. Okay, fine. 12. I've got a bid of 13. Asking for 14 is bid. 15 is bid with me and asking 16. 16 is bid. Now I've got a bid of 17 and asking 18. 18 is bid now, and my bid is at 19. And would you like 2,000? My bid is holding at 19. Andrew's now in at $2,000, and I've got $2,200 now and looking for 24. My bid is holding at $2,200, asking $2,400 now. At $2,200, bid with me, asking $24, and I can call fair warning and sell at $2,024. Last minute, thank you. I'm at 26 though, asking 28. At $2,600, bid asking 28, and I can sell with my bid at 26. Calling fair warning again at 26. My bid then at 2,600, and my paddle is 1,005. And lot 40 is the par, and this is an early graphic drawing as illustrated here. Really charming example of people and geese. And we'll start the bidding here at 3,800. I have Aaron in at 38, thank you. And I've got a bid of $4,000 now and asking 42. 42, asking 44 now. That's your bid then at $4,200, asking 44. At $4,200, bid asking 44. I can call fair warning with your, no, last minute is 44. Would you like 46? Yes, and 48 back to you, Aaron. At $4,600 bid here, calling fair warning at 46, 48, 5,000. At $4,800, Aaron's in. $4,800 is online with Aaron and asking 5,000 now. At 48, selling. Aaron, is there an issue? Or are you okay with the bid at 48? Yes?
Yeah, we're good.
Your bid then at 4,800. Do you have a paddle?
7007.
Here we are. And lot 41 is the Mungatok, and it's the Arctic Gull from 59. And we'll start the bidding at $1,600 if I may. $1,600 asking on the Arctic Gull. Aaron's got a bid of 16. Yes. Looking for 17. My bid is now at 17 and asking 1,800. Aaron's in at 18 now and asking 19. I have Erin in at $1,800. Emma, would you like to bid at 19? With $1,800 bid asking 19, 19 in time on the phone. And asking 2. 2,000. 22 to either of you now. I have $2,000 bid right here asking 22. At $2,000 bid asking 22. Emma, are we in at 22? 22. 24. Would you like 26? I've got 24 in the room, 26 on the phone, 28 in the room, 3,000 is next. 28 is bid, and I'll call fair warning then at 28. That's your bid then, at 28 to paddle 1050. And lot 42 is the Tudlik, and this is the division of meat, which we had a pretty heated debate about it today, and how really unusual the look of it is. Very contemporary, isn't it? But of course dated to 59, and we'll start this off at $7,500. I have, and asking $8,000 now. I have $8,000 bid, and $8,500 now, and looking for $9,000 now. I have $8,500 here and looking for $9,000. 9,000. 95. 10,000. 11,000. I have $10,000 here asking $11,000 now. At $10,000 bid asking 11, I can call fair warning then at 10,000 and sell at 10,000. That's your bid then at $10,000. And your paddle was 1053. And lot 43 is the par, My People from 61. An iconic example. And we'll start the bidding here at $3,000. $3,000 on the par, if I may, at 3,000. Oh. At $3,000 on the par. Is there interest at 3,000? At $3,000, we'll move that along then at 3,000. And lot 44, and it's the Inuit, the fisherman with catch. Back into some stone carvings, and we'll start the bidding here at $2,000. $2,000 asking on this if there's interest at 2,000. At 2,000, you're done for the 2,000 I have with Pat and looking for 22. Now I have a bid of 22 and $2,400 is bid and asking 26. 26 is bid looking for 28. At $2,600 I have with Pat's bid now and asking 28 now. At $2,600 asking 28 and I can call fair warning at 26 with Pat's bid then at 26. Pat, that's your bid then at 2,600 and your paddle was 1,500. And 45 is the Haka Ashuna, and it's the standing woman. And we'll start her off at $1,600 on the standing woman. $1,600 on this charming little piece at $1,600. At $1,600 if there's interest at 16. At $1,600. No interest? We'll pass that at 16 then to lot 46. And it's the Jakaposi Upikak, and it's the camp scene. How cute is that? From the 90s, in fact. And we're starting the bidding here at $3,000. At $3,000 on this wonderfully carved work at $3,000. Interesting use of the stone here at $3,000, if I may. At $3,000. $3,000. We'll carry along to lot 47. And this is the Arctic Hares and Owl. It's a really charming early piece by an unidentified. And we're starting here at only $400. Now I've got a bid with Andrew at 400 and asking $425, and that's to me at $425 and asking $450. $450 is bid. Now I've got a bid of $475 now. 5, is that a bid now? I've got $475 here and $500 is bid and asking $550. 550. 2 bidders I have participating on Live Auctioneers right now, we hope, and looking for 6. At 550 bid with Andrew asking 600. 6 is bid now and asking 650. 650 is bid now. I have 650 through Live Auctioneers and asking 700. At 650 bid asking 7. Slowing down then, so I'll call fair warning then at 650 to my Live Auctioneers bidder at 650. That sold then at 650 to paddle 3,000. And lot 48 is this large and elegant Haida panel pipe, mid-19th century example. And we're starting the bidding at $15,000. $15,000 asking on this, if there's interest at 15. Nadine's at 16 then, and $17,000 I have. $18,000 is bid I have. I'm asking 19,000. $19,000 is bid with Nadine and asking 20,000 now. I've got $19,000 bid asking 20,000 now. And I can call fair warning with you, Nadine, at 19,000. And I can sell then at 19,000. Your bid then at 19,000 and your paddle is 1011. And lot 49 is it's a carved argillite totem, a good and finely carved 19th century example. And we've got a couple of bidders lined up here, and we're starting the bidding at $8,000 on the argillite, if I may. At $8,000 asking.
Looking for 8,000.
$8,000 I have with Nadine and asking 85.
85%.
Pat's in at 85. 9,000 is bid. I've got a bid here at 95 and asking 10,000 now. 10,000 Nadine confidently says and asking 11. 11 I have with Pat. Nadine says 12. Thank you very much. Looking for 13. $12,000 is holding with Nadine and looking for 13 now. At $12,000 I have with Nadine asking 13 with fair warning then at 12,000, and I can sell at 12,000. Sold then at $12,000, and that same paddle 1011. 50 is the Tlingit staff or walking stick as seen here, and we're starting here at $8,000 if I may. $8,000 on the walking staff.
Yeah, I think we're on the phone.
I've got 8,000 with Ingo. I've got $8,500 now and looking for 9,000.
We have the same good luck.
Now $9,500 now and asking 10. Your bid then at 10,000 and looking for 11,000 now to the rest. I have a bid of $10,000 with Ingo's bidder asking 11,000 now.
But almost,
I can call fair warning with his bid at 10,000 and sell then at $10,000, and your paddle was 1062. And lot 51 is an early and important corner bowl, as seen right here, a wonderful Haida bentwood example, and we're starting the bidding here at $30,000. $30,000 on this important corner bowl if there's interest at 30,000. At $30,000 if I may, 30,000. At 30,000, 30,000, we'll move that along to lot 52. And this is a Tlingit model canoe, painted here, and $2,000 if I may open on this. I've got Aaron in at 2,000 and asking 2,200 now. I have $2,000 bid and asking 22. I've got $2,200 now and looking for 24. At $2,200 bid asking 2,400. At $2,200 bid asking 24 and 24. Aaron, thank you, and asking 26. At $2,400 bid asking 26. 26 in the room. Back to you at 28. 2,800. 3,000 if I may. 32. $34. $3,200 is on the online bid and asking $3,400. At $3,200 bid and asking $34. I'm selling then to my online bidder at $32 against you at $32. With fair warning at $32. Aaron's bid then at $3,200.
7029.
And lot 53 is another totem, a painted totem here, with an unusually tall size, probably a Tlingit or a Tsimshian art of origin. And I've got advanced bid. No, Andrew, you've got a bid? 3,000. My bid is at $3,200 against you and asking $34. I have $3,200 bid asking $3,400 now. My bid is holding at $3,200 asking $34. I can call for a warning against you at $32. And I can sell then $34 last minute. My bid is at $36. Would you like to bid $38? Holding with my order bid at $3,600, and I'm going to sell then at $36. At my bid at $36. Selling to my order bid at $3,600. Sold then at $3,600, and my order bid is paddle 1037. And lot 54 is Paul Jones, and this is a model of a totem in argillite, and we're starting here at $1,800. $1,800 on this wonderful little argillite totem at $1,800. I've got $1,800 with Pat, and $1,900 I have now, and looking for $2,000. Is bid and asking $22 now. I have $2,000 bid asking $22. Are we through then at $2,000? And I can sell then at $2,000 with fair warning to Pat's order bid at $2,000. I'm selling then to Pat's bidder at $2,000, and her paddle is $1,500. And 55 is the Captain Andrew Brown argillite totem right here, and we're starting the bidding at $1,600 on this. Andrew, your bid is at $16 and asking $17. To you, Pat, if you like. I've got Pat in at $1,700 and asking $18. I've got Pat in at $1,700, looking for $1,800 now, and $18 is back in bidding and asking $19. Looking for $2,000. Indeed, well put, Mark. I have $1,900 bid asking $2,000. You're in at $2,000, thank you, Andrew, and $22. I've got $2,200 with Pat and asking $24. Holding at $2,200 on the telephone, asking $24, and I can sell with Pat's order bid at $2,200. And fair warning at $22. $24 last minute. $26. $24 is online asking $26 then. Pat says no, so I'm selling to you, Andrew, at $24 with fair warning at $2,400, and that was paddle 3,000. And carrying on to lot 56, this is the beautifully carved and engraved panel. And we're starting here at $4,000, if I may. Andrew, you've got a bid of $4,000? 44, thank you, and asking $46. I have $4,400 bid. $4,600 now is with Ingo, and looking for $48. $4,600 with Ingo's bid. $48. $5,000. $55. $6,000. $65. $6,000 is bid back in here at $6,000. Back to my online bidder if you like. Holding at $6,000. With Ingo's bid holding at $6,000 against you, Andrew, I can call fair warning at $6,000 and sell at $6,000. Ingo, that's your bid then at $6,000, and your paddle was $10.62. And lot 57, we've got the Thule figure. There we are, an Alaskan piece. And we'll open the bidding here at $2,000. $2,000 on the Alaskan figure at $2,000. $2,000, if I may, at $2,000. At $2,000. We'll carry on to lot 58, which is this finely engraved Walrus Tusk, comparable to the prior lot, certainly, and we'll start the bidding here at $2,600. Aaron's got a bid of 26, thank you, and asking 28. Would you like 28? 3,000.
I'm at 34 now.
We've got two bids then participating through that platform, holding at 34. Mark's now in at 36 and asking 38. I have 3,800 and asking 4,000. 4,000 is bid. 42. 44. 46. 48. Yes? 5,000 back to you, Aaron, if I may. Mark's holding at $4,800 and asking 5,000 to Aaron. At $4,800 bid asking 5,000. I can sell 5,000 last minute and asking 55. Geez, I thought I was going quickly. I have $5,000 at Aaron's bid against you, Mark. Holding then and selling at 5,000. Aaron, that's your bid then at 5,000. Your paddle was?
7039.
And lot 59 is the U-Pick doll. There we are. And we're starting here at 2,600. At $2,600 asking on the U-Pick doll, if there's interest at 26. At $2,600 if I may. 26. Andrew's got a bid of $2,600 and $2,800 I have and looking for 3,000. I've got a bid now of $3,000 and asking 32. At $3,000 bid asking 32 now, and I can call fair warning and sell at 3,000 to you, Andrew, and selling at $3,000, and that's of course to paddle 3,000. And lot 50 is this exceptional work by Robert Davidson, and it's really above and beyond. It's almost like an objet d'art, and it's of course one of two by the artist. So there we are, a high carat gold and abalone inlaid pendant. We'll start the bidding here at $48,000 on the Robert Davidson gold pendant. $48,000 asking. Well below estimate and asking $48,000. At $48,000 asking on this, may I say 48? Well, we'll give that one more second and call fair warning, and sadly pass on the lot. And carry on to lot 61, and it's the first of two Morisot paintings on, this is the first one, and it's a large and striking example with that brilliant red background entitled Two Hemispheres. And we'll open the bidding at $15,000. Modest amount for the size, asking $15,000. $15,000 asking on this, if they're into 15,000. At $15,000, 15,000. We'll move that along then to carrying on to lot 62. And it's another Morisot again. It's an endearing example of the mother and child from the late 60s. And $6,000 asking.
65.
Aaron, is that a bid at 7? Yeah. Aaron's bid at $7,000 then and asking 75. Aaron's holding at 7,000 and asking 7,500. At 7,000 bid, asking 75. And I can call fair warning with Aaron's bid at 7,000. Aaron, that's your bid then at 7,000.
7029.
Lot 63, and it's the Luke and Nataralik. One of his finest works, and it's Many Faces is the title. And we'll start the bidding here at $4,000. $4,000 on the carving, if there's interest at $4,000. I've got Mark in at $4,000 and asking $4,200 now. I have $4,000. $4,200 is bid. $4,400 is bid now. 46. I've got a bid of 48 with me, and $5,000 is now bid with Mark, and asking 55. $6,000. 65. I'm holding with Mark at $6,000 and 65 now. 7,000. $7,500 to you, Emma. 7,000 is holding with Mark, asking 75. Against you all then at 7,000, asking 75. With fair warning then at 7,000. And selling at $7,000 to you, Mark. Your paddle is $10.55. And lot 64 is the Peter Inukshuk, the man with raised arms. Sure enough, we'll start the bidding here at $1,500. $1,500 on the raised armed man at $1,500. $1,500 asking on this. Any interest at 15? At 15. Carrying on to lot 65, and it is by Thomas Sivarak. No, hold on. Sivarak. Sorry. And $2,000 asking. $2,000 asking on this. This black stone carving at $2,000. The standing woman at $2,000. $2,000 at $2,000. It wasn't for my pronunciation, was it? Next lot is lot 66. Is this iconic work by Jessie Unark of the most iconic work of the Baker Lake, with beautifully vivid colors of the woman standing circa 1970, and we'll start her off at $4,600.
I 48.
5,000.
There we are. $5,000 I have with Andrew, and asking 55 now.
55.
I've got $5,500 and asking 6. Erin's holding at $5,500. 6,000. She's got multiple bidders participating at 6,000. And asking 65. Holding with Erin at $6,000 and asking 65. I can call fair warning with you, Erin, at 6,000. Selling then at $6,000. Erin's bid then at 6,000. Your paddle is
7035.
lot 67 is the Marion Tuluk, and this is the fishing camp, a published work illustrated with a Winnipeg art gallery. And we're starting the bidding here at 1,400. I have Erin in at 14, and I have 15, and you've got 15, and now $1,600 asking.
Okay, perfect. I'm just going to put
16 is bid with Erin, asking 17. Erin's holding at $1,600, looking for 17 to the rest. 17. Andrew's holding at 17. Erin's now in at 18, looking for 19 now. I have $1,800 bid, asking 19. At 18 bid with Erin, I can call fair warning against you, Andrew, at 18, with Erin's bid at 18. That's your bid then, Erin, at 1,800, and your paddle is?
7023.
And lot 68 is the John Kavic, the standing man. And we'll start the bidding here at 2,000. Andrew's in at 2,000 and asking 22. I have $2,000 bid. $2,200 is now. $2,400 is bid. My bid is at $2,600. Now you're back in at $2,800, thank you, and looking for $3,000 to you, Mason, if you like. $3,000 and asking 32. I have $3,000 bid, asking 32 now. 32. 34. 36. Bidding at 34 with Mason's order, asking 36. At 34, bid with Mason, asking 36 now. Are we through then at 34? 36 back in. 38. 38 is bid now and asking 4,000 now. Mason's bidding at $3,800, looking for 4,000 now.
So I think she's just
Calling fair warning then with Mason's bid at 38 and selling then to my telephone order at 38. To you, Mason, that's 3,800, and your paddle was 1,006. And 69 is the Dominic Tlingit, Kinglik, and this is a gorgeous example, as seen here, similar to an earlier work that we sold tonight. We'll open the bidding at 1,800 now. I've got 2,000, thank you. 22 I have now. 24 is bid, 26 is bid now. Looking for 28 is bid, and asking 3. 3,000 I have, asking 32, looking for 34 is bid, asking 36. This is the speed we're looking for, 36, and asking 38. Oh, Matt, would you like to bid 38? I have Aaron holding at 36, asking 38 now to the room, if I may, or to you, Matt, if you like. 38, and asking 4,000. 4,000 I have back in with Aaron and asking 42. $4,200 I have bid now and asking $4,400 I have back in with Aaron and asking 46. 46 is bid now, asking 48. 48 I have. 5,000. It's bid 5 and I'm asking 55. I've got Aaron in at 55 now and looking for 6,000, if you may. 6,000 is bid with Matt asking 65. I've got Matt holding at $6,000 asking 65. Are we through then, Aaron, at 6,000? You can call fair warning with Matt's bidder at $6,000 and selling then to you, Matt, at 6,000. And your paddle is 1023. Thank you. And lot 70 is the Sikiaxi Anija. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Oh, I have it all here. Sakiasi Anija. And this is, of course, illustrated in Swinton's landmark catalog. You know, there's a lot of pressure up here watching these very, very educated people and me attempting to blubber my way through these after only a couple of years. So I apologize.
You're doing great.
Thank you, Nadine. $4,000 asking on this. At 4,000. I've got how much?
55.
Thank you so much, Aaron. At $5,500 is multiple bids and asking 6,000 now. So we have multiple bids on that platform. 6,000 I have with Ingo and asking 65. I have $6,000 bid with Ingo's phone order asking 65. At 6,000. I can call for 65. I'm so sorry. 7,000 to either of you now. At $6,500 here, looking for 7. At $6,500 bid, asking 7,000 to either of my bidders. 7,000. 75. 8,000 now. I have $7,500 bid, asking 8,000. I think, Andrew, we're in at 75, right? Or we're 8,000. 85. 9,000. I've got $8,500 bid, asking 9. Holding at 85. I'm selling then at 8,500 against you, Ingo. 9,000. 95. 10,000 is next. I've got $9,500 bid here. He says no. Aaron, I haven't seen your hand up for a while, so I'm calling fair warning then at 95. Once, twice, selling. 95 to paddle 1050. Oh, wow. That was a big one. So the last record for that was only $1,500. So that blew past it. Thank you so much. Lot 71 is the Nick Sikuark. And this is an elegant example, as you can see right here, and dated 1981. And we're starting here at only $2,600, and Andrew's bidding at 26, thank you, and asking 28. I have $2,600 bid, asking 28. 28. 3,000 I have with Ingo, and asking 32. 32 is with Nadine and asking 34 now. 34 is bid on the phone and asking 36. 36 I have now with Nadine asking 38. Ingo's in at 38. 4,000. 4,000 I have now with Nadine and asking 42. $4,200 snuck in against you both with my online bidder holding at 42 and asking 44. Nadine's back in at 44, asking 46 now. 46 Ingo in, asking 48. $4,800 I have with Nadine's bid, asking 5,000 if I may. At 5,000 I have with Ingo and asking 55. At $5,500 bid with Nadine, looking for $6,000 now. 6,000 is bid with Ingo and asking 6,500. $6,500 with Nadine and asking 7,000. 7,000 is bid asking 75. At 7,000 with Ingo's bid asking 75 now. Against you all then at 7,000 and I can sell at 7,000. Ingo, that's your bid then at 7,000 and that's paddle 1062. And lot 72 is the Joseph Shuxlak and it's the Shaman. And I think there's a bunch of interest on this online, the whalebone carving, and start us off at $3,000 I have and asking $3,200 now. At $3,000 bid, $3,200 bidding again, asking 34. At 32 bid, 34 now is in the room against you, Andrew, asking 36. At $3,400 bid now in the room, asking 36. Are we through then at 34 against you and holding 36? 38, asking 4,000. At 38, 4,000 is bid, 42 is bid now, 44. At 42 bid here, asking 44. Are we through then? I can sell at 42. With fair warning at 42 against the online bidder at 42. Sold then at 4,200. I think once more your paddle was it 1050? Thank you. And lot 73 is the Joe Talaranuli, the mother and child. And I think his best work in tonight's auction, I think, is what's been said, an exceptional work here. And we're starting this at $6,000. 6,000 I have, and asking 65. At $6,000 bid, asking 65, and 7, 75, and 8, 85, and 9, 95, and 10. At $9,500 bid here, asking 10 now. At 95 bid, asking 10 now. At 95. Against you both, holding at 95, 10,000. 11,000 is bid, and asking 12. At $11,000 bid, asking 12 now. At 11,000. Against you both at $11,000 and selling at 11. Well bought, 11,000 to paddle 1053. And the Crawling Hunter. There we are. And we're starting this at 2,800. 3,000 Andrew, and asking 32. At $3,000 bid, asking 32. Pat's in at 32 and asking 34. 34 I have with Ingo. 36 asking. 36 I have with Pat, and 38. 38 I have with Ingo and asking 4,000. 4,000 I have in the room against you all. 42. 42. 44. 46. Ingo's in at 46. 48. 5,000. Pat's in at 5. 55. 6,000.
Asking what?
6.
Want to go 6?
6,000, 65, 7. I have $6,500, but it's 7,000 and 75, yes, and 8,000 is next.
No.
Holding at 75 in the room against you at $7,500 and selling at 75. Holding, give Andrew are you done, Andrew? Give you a second one more time. 75. And that was paddle. Tell me, Matt.
Oh, sorry. Same one.
Same one, that's what I thought, 1053. And 75 is the next lot. I just want to open my catalog to where we are. And it's another Joe, and this is the Horned Owl. And we're starting this at $1,000. $1,000 on this little horned owl, the Joe Owl. $1,000 if I may. $1,000 asking. Was your interest at 1,000? Andrew, your bid is now at $1,000. Thank you. Asking 11. I have $1,000 bid asking 1,100. 11 in time with Aaron and 12 asking. I've got 11 bid with Aaron's order and asking 12 now. At 11 only, asking 12. Against you at 11.
Sure.
You both bid now at 12.
3-4 minutes.
It's another bidder.
Did you take your? Okay, you've got 12 then. Asking 13. At 12 bid with Aaron, asking 13 now. Now another bidder at 13. So we've got multiple bidders online on the same platform holding at 1,300. 14. He may not sleep tonight. 15. So I must say, as Erin's running her bids online, that it's really, really nice having an audience back in the room. But I also must say that you're all too polite. Like, in all of the sales we've ever had, it's never been this quiet. So we're holding with Erin at $1,500, and we'll call fair warning at 15. Selling then at 1,500. Erin, your paddle is?
7028.
And the Osh we took. This is lot 76, and it's the Owl and Ermine. Certainly I think, Pat, you mentioned this is one of your favorites in the auction tonight. And we'll start this off at $18,000, if I may. At $18,000, asking on the Osh we took at 18. At $18,000. 18 I have with Pat. And $19,000 is bid. And looking for $20,000 now. And $20,000. And asking 22 now, if I may. I have $20,000 bid on the phone here, asking 22. Are we all three then at 20,000? I can sell then at $20,000 with fair warning at 20,000. That's your bid then at 20,000, and the paddle was 1,500. And lot 77 is another carving by Osh we took, the muskox. Brilliant green stone at $3,000 to start. Andrew's bid is at $3,000 and asking 32. At $3,000 is the opening bid, asking 3,200 to you all. 3,000 I have asking 32, and I can sell then at the opening bid of $3,000 with fair warning at 3,000. That's your bid then at 3,000, and that was to paddle 3,000. And the John Pangnark, and this is the kneeling woman. And we'll open the bidding here at $2,000, and I've got your bid then at $2,000 and asking 22. At $2,000 bid, asking 2,200 now, and 22 I have with Emma and looking for 24. 24 is bid and asking 26. 26 is bid now and asking 28. Emma's bid is at $2,600, asking 2,800. 28, 3,000. At $2,800 online with Andrew, and $3,000 now is with Emma, and asking $32. $32 is bid. $34 now to you, Emma, if I may. $36. At $3,400 on the telephone, asking $36. I'm calling fair warning at $34 against you, Andrew, at $34. To my phone bidder at $34. Sold then. That's $3,400, and the paddle was $10.30. And $79 is the Andy Mickey, the animal, and starting at $1,000 only. $1,000 on this wee Mickey. $1,000. $1,000 to go on this. Any interest at $1,000? $1,000. Carrying on to lot 80. And it's the Barnabas, the fisherwoman, and starting her at $2,600. $2,600 on Barnabas at $26. $2,600 asking on her if there's interest at $26. At $26, carrying on to lot 81, and it's the Luke Nataralik. And we're opening this at $550. The father and child at $550 I have in the room, and asking $600 only. At $550 bid, Emma's now in at $600. $650 yes, and $7. $750 and $8. $850 and $9. $950. $1,000 and $11 and $12. We'll get you something yet tonight. $13. $14. At $14, $15. At $14 bid with Emma's phone bidder asking $15 now. I can sell then at $14 with Emma's bidder and fair warning at $14. Emma, that's your bidder then at $1,400, and your paddle is $10.30. And lot 82 is the Pautasela, the roaring bear. Yes? Okay. So we're just going to slowly introduce the Pautasela, the roaring bear from 68, and a beautiful sort of brown stone. And so we'll slowly start the bidding off at $15,000. I'm asking $15,000, and I've got Aaron in at 15, and I've got a bid of $16,000, and looking for $17,000 now. Mark's in at 17. My bidder is $18,000, and I'm asking $19,000. $19,000, and my bidder's out, and I'm asking $20,000 now to Ingo or to Aaron or to the room. I've got $19,000 with Mark, and $20,000 I have. And 22, 24, 26, 28. I have $26,000 on the phone with Mark, asking 28. Back in at 28, asking 30. 30 I have with Mark, 32, 34. I know. I've got 32 in the room asking 34 to either of you. I've got $32,000 here asking 34. Inga's now in at 34. 36. 38. Inga's in at 38. 40,000. 42. 42 is bid. 44 is bid. 46. 48. 50. I have $48,000 bid here, asking $50,000 now. At $48,000, I can call fair warning against you both at 48 and sell at 48. Sold then at $48,000, and your paddle was $10.52. Thank you. And 83 is the Lassie, the owl. Lots of interest on this, I think. We'll start the bidding here at $4,000 on this. At $4,000 on the owl. If there's interest at $4,000. I lied. Not a lot of interest. $4,000. Who's in at $4,000? Aaron, thank you. You're in at $4,000. And $4,200 is protection with me and asking $44. I'm protecting at $4,200 with me asking $44. At $42 with me. $44. $46? Matt, any interest at $46? $46. I've got $4,800 now and asking $5,000 now. $4,800 with me asking $5,000. $5,000 Aaron and asking $55 now. At $5,000 bid with Aaron asking $55. I'm going to call fair warning at $5,000 and sell with Aaron's bid at $5,000. Aaron, that's your bid then at $5,000.
7007.
And 84. Here we are. And the Sheoak. Back into some works on paper. And this is the Pot Spirits. And we'll start this off with my bids at $5,000. And I'm asking $5,500 now. I've got 6, 65. 7 I have, 75. I've got 8, 85. I have 9 and 95. And I've got 10 and 11. I'm holding at 11 then. I'm sorry. 12 asking. I have $11,000 asking $12,000 to the rest at $11,000. Andrew, 12,000 Emma. And I'm out, asking $13,000 now. I have $12,000 bid with Emma's phone order asking $13,000 now at $12,000. Asking $13,000, Aaron's in at $13,000 now. Emma, are you in at $14,000? At $13,000, $14,000 bid on the phone with Emma and asking $15,000 now. At $14,000 bid here asking $15,000. I can sell then with Emma's phone order at $14,000 and fair warning against you, Aaron, at $14,000. Emma, that's your bid then at $14,000 and your paddle was $10.34. And lot 85 is the Ohatuk, and this is a nice Cape Dorset work of the two hawks fighting. And we're starting at $3,000. $3,000 to begin, if I may, at $3,000. $3,000. $3,000. $3,000. We'll pass that along then to lot 86. And this is actually by, there's a slight typo, it's actually by Napachi Putaguk. My new accordion from 1989, and we're starting here at $3,000 with Aaron at $3,000 and asking $32,000. $32,000 I have with Nadine, and $34,000 now. I have $32,000. $34,000 is bid now and asking $36,000. $3,400 I have with Andrew's bid asking $36,000 at $34,000. Selling then at $3,400 against you all at $34,000 to my online bidder. Andrew, that's your bid then at $3,400 and your paddle is $3,000. And the Kanuyak Ashavak, a sale is not a sale without an owl. And here we are at $1,600 asking. $16,000 I have, and $17,000 is bid, and looking for $18,000 now. Mason's now in at $18,000 asking $19,000. I've got $18,000 on the phone asking $19,000. Nadine's in at $19,000. Would you like $2,000? $22,000. $2,000 I have with Mason's order bid asking $22,000, and I can sell then at $2,000. $22,000 last minute. Andrew's in, and $24,000. Holding at $2,200 with Andrew's bid asking $24,000, and I can sell online at $22,000. Andrew's bid then at 22, and that's paddle 3,000 again. And 88 is the Manumi Shaku, and carving again, the mother and child, and $5,000 to open. 5,000 asking on this, if I may, at 5,000. At $5,000 to go, may I say 5,000? At 5,000. We'll pass that to lot 89, and it's a Joe. This is the hunter with implements, and $3,000 to start. $3,000 asking on the Joe, if there's interest at 3. At $3,000. 3,000? At $3,000, and again we'll pass that and carry on to lot 90, and it's this wee Joe Owl. And we've got bids here at $2,000 with me and asking $2,200. I've got a bid of $2,000. Ingo, would you like 22? And I've got 24 and $2,600 is with me and asking 28. 28. Now it's 3. 32. 34. 36. 38. 4,000. 42. 44. 46. 48. 5,000. 55 now. At 5,000 I have with Ingo on the phone asking 55, and I can sell then at 5,000 with Ingo's bidder at 5. Sold then at $5,000, and Ingo's paddle was $10.62. And lot 91 is the Miriam Kiuk, and this is the large and delightful carving, really on both sides. It's fully carved in the round, and we'll start the bidding here at $10,000. At $10,000, if I may, at $10,000. $10,000 asking on this carving, if there's interest at 10. At $10,000, may I say 10? We'll pass that along then to lot 92. And it's the Mary Usapik. I quite like this one, the family from Baker Lake. And we're starting here at $2,800. $2,800 on the family at 28. $2,800, are we on the phone for this at 28? I have got Ingo in at 28 and asking 3,000 now. At $2,800 at the opening bid asking 3. I can sell then at 28, selling at 2,800. Ingo, that's your bid then at 28, and it was also 1062. And lot 93, carrying on, is the Tlingit feast tray with exceptional deep carving and patination to the wood. And we'll start here at only $19,000 on the feast tray. $19,000 to start at 19. 19,000 if I may at 19. 19,000. Not the night for the wood objects at 19. We'll move that along to lot 94, and it's a model totem. Back to an argillite example, a 19th century piece, and we're starting this off at $9,500. $9,500 on the argillite totem, if I may, at 95. At $9,500, if I may, at 95. 95. Pat, are we bidding on this? At 95. Yes, we're bidding. You're in then at 95. Now I've got a bid against at 10,000, and I'm looking for 11. Bidding is at 11 and asking 12 now. I've got Pat in at $11,000 looking for 12, and I can call fair warning at 11 to Pat's bidder at 11,000. Pat, that's your bid then at 11,000, and your paddle is 1,500. And the Tlingit artist, this is the red corner box, turn of the century in spruce wood and pigments, and we're starting at $1,900. $1,900 on the box if there's interest at 19. 1,900. At 1,900, we'll move that along then to lot 96. And it's the pair of Haida carved candlesticks. Unusual. Interesting. And $3,000 on the candlesticks. $3,000 on the carved argillite candlesticks, if I may, at $3,000. At $3,000. $3,000? No? Carrying on to lot 97, and it's the late trade pipe, another Haida carving, again, late 19th century argillite, and opening at $1,200 on the pipe. $1,200 asking on the pipe if there's interest at 12. 1,200. No? Carrying on to lot 98, thank you. And it's the Tlingit totem. There we are, carved of wood. And we're starting, it's the 1920s, and we're starting this at $2,000. $2,000 on the totem, if I may, at $2,000. At $2,000. I've got Madden at $2,000, and I've got $2,200 now, and looking for $24 to either of you. I have $2,200 bid, asking $24. $24 is bid now. Mason, it's yours at $26 if you'd like to bid. I have $26 now, thank you, and $2,800 is your next bid, and $3,000. I've got $2,800 with Matt's bid, asking $3,000 to you, Mason, if I may, and holding then at $28 and selling to you Matt's bid at $2,800. Matt, that's your bid at $2,800, and your paddle is, thank you. And 99 is the Ellie Tate, and it's another model totem, and there we are. We're starting this at $800. I've got Andrew in at $800 and looking for $850 now. I have 8-bit $850 now, asking $950, $1,000, and $11. 12, 13. I have 12 with Andrew asking 13 now. At 12 bid with Andrew asking 13. Selling at 12 then, with fair warning. To you, Andrew, that's 1,200, and your paddle was 3,000. And lot 100 is the burden basket. And we'll start this at $1,400, and I've got bids with Mason at 14, at 15, asking 16. I've got $1,500 bid. Are you in at 16 or 16? Mason's in at $1,600, 17 now I have with Andrew, and looking for 18. 18, 19, 2,000. 22, 24. 26 asking, and 28. I have 26, 28 back in on the phone and looking for 3,000 now. Got Andrew at $3,000 and asking 32. Andrew's holding at 3,000, asking 32. I'm selling then with Andrew's bid at 3,000. Against you, Mason, at 3,000. $3,000 it is, and that's paddle 3,000. And 101 is the Joe Kalunik. I'm just going to stand up and give my back a rest. And this is the Shamans calling the animals. And we're going to start here with a bid with you, Andrew, at $5,500, thank you. And asking $6,000 I have with Mark, and 65. I have $6,000 bid with Mark, asking 65 now. 65. 7,000. 7,000 and 75. 8,000. and 85. 9,000, 95.
Yeah.
10,000 and 11. I've got 10,000 with Mark's bid asking 11. We'll give the online bidders a moment to catch up, holding at 10,000. At 10,000, 11,000, Aaron says yes. 12,000, Mark, to you. And asking 13. 13 is bid. 14, 15. Mark's holding at 14,000, asking 15,000 now. I'm at 14, asking 15. At 14 bid, asking 15 against you, Aaron. We're going to call fair warning at 14. I'm going to sell then at $14,000 to Mark's bid. Once, twice, fair warning. Sold then at that's 14,000. And Mark, your paddle was 10.55. And that blew past the last record for the artist. And lot 102 is the Puk Ignac Uriash. There we are. And partnered in crime on the floor during the preview. And we'll start this off. I've got bids here to $2,600 and asking $2,800 now. I have $2,600 bid, $2,800. And I have $3,000 bid now and looking for 32. 32 is bid. And I've got $3,400 now and asking 36. You're in at 36 and I'm out asking 38 now. I have $3,600 bid asking 38. At $3,600 holding with Nadine, new bidder at 38. 4,000. No, 38 I have in the room asking 4,000 now. I'm going to sell then in the room at 38 against you, Nadine, at 38. Aaron, where'd you come from at 4,000? 42. 44 to either of you now. I've got $4,000 in the room asking 42. I'm selling then at 4,000 in the room against you both at 4,000. Fair warning at 4,000. Sold then, that is here at 4,000 and that's pedal 1050. And carrying on to 103, it's the Nick Sicuark. What did I say wrong? Why are you laughing at me? Sicuark. And this is the Fish Shaman, an antler. And I've got multiple bids on this, and I'm starting us off at $1,300 with multiple bids online in my book at 13. And I'm asking $1,400 now. I have $1,300 bid asking 14. 14, asking 15. I'm out. At $1,400 knocks my bids out asking 15. At 14 bid asking 15 and I can sell at 14 to my 15 Aaron and asking 16. Aaron's bidding at $1,500 asking 16 now. At 15 with Aaron asking 16 and I can sell 16 Andrew. 17. At 16 bid with Andrew's bid asking 17 to you, Aaron. At 16. Fair warning, at 16. Andrew's bid then at 1,600 and that's paddle 3,000. And 105 is the John Kavic, the Standing Woman. What did I say? 105, 104. Thank you. And we're starting at 5,000. Aaron, your bid at 5,000 and asking 55. At $5,000 bid asking 55. Opening bid at 5,000 and I can sell at 5,000 with fair warning at $5,000. Aaron's bid then, that was 5,000 and your paddle is?
7007.
And carrying on to 105 and another work by Lucy Tassier. And we're opening at $4,800. At $4,800 on the Lucy Tassier, may I say 48? At 48 asking. 48? Any interest at 48? Beautiful carving at 4,800. Next lot is 106, and it's another work. This is a really early work by Jessie. It's an exceptional early work with that sort of tri-colored felting on it, and very typical of these pieces. And we'll start this off at 28,000. I've got Aaron in at 28, and I have $30,000 now and asking 32. I've got $30,000 bid asking 32,000 now.
Bidding.
32 and asking 34. I've got Aaron in at $32,000 and asking 34,000 now. At 32,000 on this early example, asking 34. At 32,000, asking 34. Aaron's bid is at 32,000 online, asking 34. Are we bidding on this, Ingo? Selling with Aaron's bid at 32. Sold then to you, Aaron, at 32,000.
7023.
And the osh we took, this is the bear and fish. And we're opening the bidding here. We're on the phone at 9,500. At $9,500 on this carving, of the osh we took's carving, at $9,500 is bid. And I have $10,000 now and looking for 11,000. $11,000 is bid again and looking for 12 now. I've got Mason holding at $11,000 and asking 12,000, if I may. At $11,000 asking 12. I've got $11,000 with Mason and I can call fair warning and sell at 11,000. With fair warning at 11,000. Mason, that's your bid then at 11,000, and your paddle was 1,003. And the Pitsiolak Niviaxi, and this is the animal totem, a great piece here. And I've got bids to start us off at $7,000 and asking 7,500. I have $7,000 bid and looking for 7,500 now. At $7,000 bid, asking 75. Is that it then at the opening bid of $7,000? With fair warning, and I can sell then, 75. Bidding at 8,000 now and asking 85 now. 85. My bid is now at $9,000 and asking 95. I'm holding at $9,000 with my order bid asking 9,500. I can sell at $9,000 with my bid against the online bidder at 9,000. And selling with my bid at 9,000. Sold then with me at 9,000. And my paddle's 1031. And the Tic Tac. This is an exquisite early example and the classic style of the artist. And we're opening this Tic Tac at $19,000. At $19,000 asking on the Tic Tac, if I may, at 19. At $19,000 on this work. At 19,000. 19. I think we're just waiting on Ingo to line up his phone bidder. We'll just give him one more second to line that bidder up. Sorry about that. Well, it's nice to see you all. Are there any cookies left, Ashley? Lots of cookies left. We just added more. If anyone needs a little nush glass of water, we're gonna give Ingo one more second. I don't think it's our phone, is it? I don't think so. Okay. Well, if you don't ever come to our auctions, I can pitch a little bit about us. So as you're aware, I'm one of the owners of A.H. Wilkins Auctions and Appraisals, and we've lovingly partnered with First Arts to have them here.
What's the number?
$19,000, Ingo. He's bidding. Well, unfortunately, I've got protection at 20. Would you like to bid 22? You're bidding at $22,000. I assume no one else wants in at 24. We're going to call a fair warning at $22,000 with Ingo's bid on the tic tac. Yes, with fair warning at $22,000. And that's 1062, yes? Ingo? 1062, yes. All right, 110. And this is the Tukiki, which is a nice carving, and this is the son of Ashwituk, which I like learning about all of the family history. I think it's really interesting, the two figures. And I've got an advance bid of $1,100, and I'm asking $1,200. Andrew, you're in at $1,200 now and asking $1,300. I've got $1,200 with the advance bid, asking $1,300 now. Are we through then at $1,200? I can call fair warning and sell then at $1,200, and selling at $1,200. That's yours, Andrew, at $1,200, and your paddle was $3,000. And lot 111 is the Abraham Angic Reuben. Next slide, there we are. And this is the Drum Dancing Spirit, and we're opening this at $1,800. $1,800 on the Spirit if I made 18. 18, thank you. I have a bid and asking 19 now. I have 18, 19 is bid now and asking 2,000. 2,000, 22. I've got $2,000 bid online asking 22, and I can call fair warning and sell to my online bid at $2,000 with fair warning at 2,000. Oh, sorry, 22. Are you in at 24? At $2,200, Aaron came in at the very last second and asking 24. At $2,200 bid with Aaron asking 24 to you, Andrew, if I may. Aaron's bid then at $2,200 with fair warning and selling at 22. Sold then at $2,200. Aaron, your paddle is?
7019.
And lot 112 is another Manasee Akpali Apik. And this is the head of a woman with tattoos. And we're starting here on the, we've got asking $1,600 with Andrew. I've got a bid of 16 and asking $1,700 now with Nadine and looking for 18. 18 is bid. 19 is bid. 2,000. Ingo's in at 2,000. 22 I have with Nadine. Asking 24. 24. 26. 28. 28. 3,000. 32. 34. 32 is bid with Ingo asking 34. At $3,200 bid asking 34. Are we through online? With fair warning at 32 with Ingo's bid at 32 and selling at 32 against you both at 3,200. And that's paddle one more time, 1062. And 113 is the unidentified artist, but it's this whalebone head, which came from the Robertson collection. So excellent provenance here. And I think we've got bids to start us off. At $1,200, thank you, asking 13 now. I have $1,200, $1,300 is bid, asking $1,400 now. Ingo's now in at $1,400 against the online. Online's now at 15, 16. 17. I've got Ingo in at $1,600 asking 17. 17 is bid. 18. 19. Ingo's holding at $1,800 asking 19 now. At 18 bid asking 19 against you, Andrew, at 18. We're calling fair warning at 18 and selling at, are you bidding? Selling at 18. sold at 1,800, and that's petal 1062. And 114 is the Barnabas, the musk ox, which we may or may not help you with if you purchase it. And $18,000, I've got a bid with Andrew at 18,000, and asking 19,000 now with Nadine, and like 20,000, certainly not shipping it. 22,000. 24, Ingo, may I say at 24? We've got Nadine at 22, Ingo's now in at 24, asking 26. 26 is bid now, and asking 28. 28 is bid. 30,000. 30,000 I have, asking 32. 32. 34 I have with Nadine, asking 36. 36 I have with Ingo and asking 38. 38 is bid now with Nadine and asking $40,000. Nadine's holding at 38,000, asking 40. You're at 38, asking 40. He says no, and I'm going to call fair warning against you. Nadine's holding at 38, and I can sell at 38. Nadine's bid then at 38,000, and the paddle was 1011. And carrying on to lot 115 is really one of the exceptional lots of the auction tonight, is this monumental Rufus Moody Haida totem or pole from the 60s. And we'll start the bidding here at 14,000, and I've got a bid here at 14. And I'm looking for 15,000 now. I have 15,000, 16,000. Asking $17,000 is bid, looking for 18,000. I have 18 with Nadine and looking for 19. 19,000. Mark's in at 20. 22 I have with Nadine, asking 24. Nadine's holding at 22, asking 24,000. Nadine's holding at 22,000, asking 24 to Mark. Or to the room. At $22,000 bid. Asking 24. I'm going to call fair warning with Nadine at 22. Against you, Mark. Selling then at $22,000. Fair warning. Sold then at $22,000. And that paddle again was 1011. And 116 is the Gary Miniker Russ, and it is a Haida carving. A contemporary work, and we'll start the bidding here at $9,000. At $9,000 on this Haida carving, if there's interest at $9,000. At $9,000 to go. $9,000 asking on this. $9,000. We'll pass that along then to lot 117, and carrying on with a few more pieces of jewelry, beginning with this eagle cuff by Jessie Brillen with wonderful repose work, and we'll start the bidding here at $4,800. I've got $5,500 and looking for $6,000 I have with Ashley and asking $65. I have $6,000 bid with Ashley's order and asking $65 now. At $6,000 asking $65, I can sell at $6,000 with fair warning at $6 to petal 1067. And 118, and this is the 19th century antique coin silver bracelet, and we'll start this at $2,200 on the coin bracelet at 22. $2,200 if I may, if there's interest at $2,200. At $2,200 to go. At 22, we'll pass that along to lot 119, which is the sculpture by Robert Davidson, and it's a powdered coated aluminum example. As soon as you walk in the door, it's featured right in the front gallery there, and we're opening the bidding here at $8,000. At $8,000 on the Davidson sculpture, if I may start at $8,000. At $8,000, if I may, at $8,000. At $8,000, with fair warning, at $8,000. And lot 120 is the Lionel Samuels, a contemporary Haida sculpture with expressive movement in it. And we're starting the bidding here at $7,000. $7,000 to start this off if there's interest at $7,000. At $7,000, if I may, at $7,000. At $7,000, we'll carry on then to lot 121. And this is the rattle top basket, a Tlingit piece, and quite a tall example here. We're opening the bidding at $3,000. At $3,000 on the basket, Matt, $3,000. $3,000 to open, if I may, at $3,000. At $3,000, Matt. If it's yours, at $3,000 if you like. Otherwise, we will carry on with a sale. With fair warning, we'll move that along to lot 122. And this is a burden basket, a Salish piece. And we're opening at $2,000. I've got Andrew now in at $2,000 on this and asking $22. I have $2,000 on the basket, asking $22 now, and I can call fair warning and sell at $2,000. With fair warning then to sell at $2,000. And the paddle here was $3,000. And this is an unusual horn and copper feast ladle, as illustrated here, lot 123. And we're opening again at $2,000 if I may start at $2,000. Matt's now in at $2,000 and asking $22. I have $2,000 bid asking $22 now. And I can sell then at the opening bid of $2,000 against you all at $2,000. With fair warning, Matt, that's your bid then at $2,000, and your paddle is $10.24. And carrying on, this is the Charles Edenshaw, and this is the strong attribution on this silver spoon, and we're starting here at $2,000. $2,000 on the silver spoon, if I may, at $2,000. At $2,000 to start this off at $2,000. At $2,000, I've got a bid to you, sir, at $2,000, and $22 is the next. With the opening bid at $2,000, I can sell then at $2,000. With fair warning then, yours at $2,000, and your paddle is $10.59. And the next piece of Robert Davidson, this is this wonderfully carved high carat gold bracelet or bangle, the frog cuff, and we're starting this at $26,000. $26,000 on the gold cuff at $26,000. It's a shame it just was a little loose. At $26,000. $26,000 on the gold cuff. Are we on the phone for this? At $26,000. Carrying on to lot 126 is the Reg Davidson, and this is the ceremonial dance drum. There we are, and we're starting here at $2,400. $2,400 asking on the drum, if I may, at $24. In goes in at $2,400 and asking $26 now. I have $2,400 bid on the drum, asking $26, and I can sell with that opening order of $2,400. That's your bid then at $2,400, and it's paddle 1062. And lot 127 is this work on canvas, this mixed media on canvas by Jane Ashpoitre. And we're starting this off at $1,600. $1,600 on the contemporary artist at $16. $1,600 on the artist, if there's any interest, at $16. It's a provocative work at $1,600. No interest? We'll carry on then to lot 128, and it's the first of a pair of works by Norval Morisseau. An unusual example, an early one. This is a self-portrait of the artist as Christ. And I've got an opening bid here of $10,000 with me, and Andrew's now in at $11,000. and I'm asking 12,000 now. Mason's in at 12,000 now and asking 13. I have $12,000 bid asking 13,000 now. 13,000 I have online and asking 14,000. Mason's in at 14,000 and asking 15,000 now. I have $14,000 bid here asking 15, back in at 15 and asking 16. $16,000 is bid with Mason and looking for 17. Mason's bid at 16,000 and asking 17,000 now. At 16,000 bid asking 17, and I can sell then at $16,000 with Mason's bid. Sold then at 16,000, and that was to paddle 1025. And 129 is the second. This is the Tree of Life, which is an unusual motif for the artist. And we're starting here at 9,000. At $9,000 on the Morriso, I've got Andrew at 9,000, and I have $9,500 bid and looking for 10,000 to either of you. Nadine's now in at 10,000 and asking 11,000. I have $10,000 bid asking 11,000. Andrew's now bid online at 11,000. Back to you, Nadine, at 12,000. I have and asking 13. I have $12,000 bid on the phone asking 13 now. Are we through then at 12,000 with Nadine's bid? At 12,000 against the online bidder at 12. With fair warning, at $12,000 and Nadine's paddle is 1027. And carrying into the home stretch of tonight's auction with lot 130 is the first of two works by Tuna Ikulik. And we're starting here at $3,600. The stone head at 3,600. At 36. 36. And the next artist, this is lot 131, and this is the Rotund Owl. I like this. At $1,500 is where we're beginning, and I've got Aaron in at 15, and I have $1,600 now and looking for 17. At $1,600 bid, asking 17 now. 17 is bid. On the aisle, would you like 18? 19 behind, if I may. 2,000. I've got 19 far back, asking 2,000 now. 19. Now you're in at 2,000. 22. 24. 26. 28. I've got 28 on the aisle now, looking for 3,000. Don't you miss this? Bidding against someone where you can actually see them. I've got on the aisle here at 2,800, looking for 3,000. 3,000. 32. I have $3,000 behind and looking for 3,200. 32. 34. I know we've lost our sense of like how to express ourselves through the auction now as I'm watching the both of you trying to sort of find your way back to this process. I've got $3,400 on the aisle. Did you want 36? 34 is bid. Back to the phones at 36. I'm holding then to you at 34. With fair warning at 34. Selling at 34. Your bid at 34 to pedal 1060. And 132 is another work by Lucy Tassier, and this is the family scene. And we're starting here at $2,800. $2,800. At $2,800 on this work, if I may, at 28. 28. Carrying on to lot 133, which is the Mary Miki, and this is the family group. And we'll start here at $1,800, and I've got a bid of 18, thank you, and asking 1,900. I have $1,800 bid online, asking 19. And are we through then at 18? And I can sell at 1,800. With fair warning, Andrew's bid then at 1,800, and that's petal 3,000. And lot 134 is the Josiah Nuilalik. And this is a masterpiece work. I think certainly one of Ingo's favorites in the auction tonight. And we're opening the bidding at $8,000. I've got Mark in at 8,000. He agrees. I'm looking for 8,500. Aaron's in at 85. Mark's in at 9. Looking for 95. Ingo's now got $9,500 and asking 10. Mark says yes. Asking 11. 11 is bid. 12 is bid now. $13 bid with Ingo, 14 to Mark. Are you in at 15? $14 is bid with Mark, asking 15. With Mark's bid at 14,000, asking 15, and I can sell at 14. With fair warning, at $14,000, and Mark, your paddle was $10.55. And 135 is another textile or cloth work, and this is by Irene Avalakiak. God, I'm a terrible person. $4,600. I have $4,800 is bid, and 5,000. 55. I have $5,000 bid here, 55 now, 6,000, 65, 7,000. I have $6,500 on the phone with Matt, asking 7,000 now. 7,000, 75, 8,000. 75 with Matt, asking 8,000 now. I'm holding then at 7,500, and I'm calling fair warning with Matt's bid at 75, and selling at 75. Matt, that's your bid then at 7,500, and that was paddle 1012. And lot 136 is the Johnny Inukpuk, an impressive and unusual work with the two sides of the child's face. We're opening this at $13,000. At $13,000 on this, if I may, at 13. At $13,000 to start. 13. Lot 137 is the Uvalu, and we're starting this at $4,600. $4,600 I have with Mark, and I've got $4,800 now, and asking 5,000. I've got $5,000 bid with Mark and asking 55. I have $5,000 bid with Mark, asking 55 now, 55, 6,000. Are you in at 65, Andrew? I have $6,000 bid with Mark, asking 65 now, at 6,000. With fair warning, at $6,000. Sold then, 6,000 to you, Mark, and your paddle was $10.56. And Johnny Miko the Senior, and this is the fish and whales, and we'll open this at $900. $900 to go on this if there's interest at $900. At $900 on the sweet carving, interest at 9. 900. Carrying on to lot 139, and it's the Johnny Inukpuk, an unusual example of this igloo carving or composition, and we're starting this at $3,000. $3,000 on this. I've got Aaron in at 3,000, and I have $3,200 bid, looking for 34. I have $3,200 bid, asking 34 now. I've got 34 now with Aaron and asking 36. I have $3,400 with Aaron's bid asking 36, and I can sell then at 34.
36.
No, I can't. 36, Aaron. Looking for 38. I have. I'm asking 4,000. Four it is now. $42 I have. $4,400 is bid now, I think. 46. 48. 5,000. 55. 6,000. 65. 7,000 now with Aaron. 75 is bid. 8,000 I have online. Slowing down at 8,000. No, I'm not. 8,500. 9,000 is with Aaron. Holding at $9,000 with Aaron's bid, and I'm calling fair warning at 9. Aaron's bid at 9,000 and selling at 9,000. Nope, 95. Last minute.
10.
10,000. It's actually super cute. Which is not what I was told to describe it as. Super cute. 10,000 with Aaron. Selling then at 10,000. Yours, Aaron, at 10,000.
7017.
And 140 is the next lot. And this is the Annie Niviaxi. And it is a mother and child. And we'll start this at 500. $500 asking on this, if I may, at 5. 500. $500. Carrying on to lot 141. Into some of the textiles, beginning with the Octopus Bag, which is a wonderful piece, beaded on both sides. And we're starting the bidding here at $9,000. $9,000 asking on the Octopus Bag, if I may, at $9,000. At $9,000 I have, and $9,500 is bid now, and looking for $10,000. I've got $9,500 bid asking $10,000 now. At $9,500 is a bid asking $10,000. Are we through then at 95? $10,000 now in time, and looking for 11. I've got $10,000 bid on the telephone asking 11 now, and I can sell then at 10,000 with fair warning at 10,000. That's your bid, Matt, at $10,000, and your paddle is 1024. And carrying on is the dance shirt, again decorated on both the front and the back, and $4,600 asking now. $4,600 asking with 46. 4,600 at 46. Carrying on to lot 143. And it is the Embroidered Mittens and $2,000. At $2,000 asking on the mittens. Is there interest at 2? At 2,000. 2,000. And carrying on, we've got the Plains knife sheath in really exceptional condition for the beading and the age of it, and asking $1,800. $1,800 I have with Andrew, and I've got $1,900 now, and asking $2,000. I've got $1,900 bid and looking for $2,000 now. At $1,900 I have asking $2,000. Are we through then at $1,900 with fair warning? My bid at $1,900. That's with me at $1,900. And 145 is another beaded pipe bag now, and we're asking $1,000 on it.
I have 11.
11 I have with Aaron, and asking 12 now. Aaron's bid at $1,100, asking 12. We can sell then at 1,100. Against you all at 11 with fair warning. Aaron's bid then at 1,100. Your paddle is
7010.
7010. And 146 is the beaded collar. And we're opening this at 2,600. At $2,600 on the collar, if I may, at 26. I've got Emma in at 26, and I have $2,800 now and looking for $3,000 to either of you. I'm asking 3,000. Emma's now in at 3,000. Matt, would you like 32? Matt, you're now in at 32, asking 34. Matt's holding at 3,200. Emma's bidding at 34 now, 36, 38. And 4,000. 42. 44. And $4,600 asking to Emma's bidder. And $4,800 now to you, Matt. And asking $5,000 to you, Emma. I've got $5,000 bid with Emma, and I'm asking $5,500 to you, Matt. I've got Matt now in at $5,500, and back to you, Emma, at $6,000 now. I've got $5,500 on the phone with Matt asking $6,000. Emma, are we in at 6? Yes, we are. We've got a bid with Emma now at $6,000, and I'm asking $6,500 to you, Matt. $6,000 it is with Emma's bidder, and I'm calling fair warning and selling at $6,000. Emma's bid then at $6,000, and that's to paddle 1022. And 147 is the sash, as illustrated here. And we'll start the sash at $2,400. $2,400 asking on this at 24. At $2,400. $2,400 asking on this. Any interest at 24? At 24. And 148. Mason's on the phone for this. And this is the Davy Achialek, which is illustrated here. It's a very muscular bear, isn't it? Standing quite realistic. And we're starting here at $7,000. $7,000 on this muscular bear, if I may, at $7,000. At $7,000, if I may. $7,000 is the opening bid, and I'd like to start that off at $7,000.
7,000 would be what you would have to bid.
I could be digging, probably close to 20.
But it's not getting any bids right now, so you might get it. Yeah.
Okay, Mason, we're going to call fair warning. So they've got 3, 2, 1. No interest? And we're moving that along. Thanks for playing. And 149 is the Iola Ikidluak and the Walrus Man. I like this one. And we're opening this at $1,500. I've got Andrew in at 15, thank you, and looking for 16 now. At $1,500 bid, asking 16. Matt, if you'd like. 15 is bid with Andrew asking 16. Matt's now in at 16 and asking 17. Matt's holding at $1,600, looking for $1,700 now at 16. 17 is bid with Andrew and asking 18. At 17 bid online, asking 18 to you, Matt, if I may. At 17, 18 in time, asking 19. At $1,800 with Matt's bid, asking 19 to you, Andrew, at 18. 19 and 2,000. 2,000 is bid with Matt and asking 22. Walrus Man. At $2,000 bid with Matt asking 22 to you, Andrew. I'm selling then to Matt's bidder with fair warning at $2,000. With fair warning at $2,000. That's your bid, Matt. Congratulations at 2,000, and your paddle was 1016. Thank you. And 150 is the Davidi Itulu, and this is wonderfully caned and carved and engraved, the cribbage board. And I've got bids here at $1,500, and I'm asking $1,600 now. I have an advance bid of $1,500, asking $1,600. Are we through then with my bid at $1,500? And I can sell with my bidder at $1,500 against you all. Nope, Andrew, you're in at $16. I've got 17. Did you say yes?
Well, yeah, you're at 17.
Now I have 17.
Yeah.
18 you have. I have 19. You have 2,000. I have 22. I have 24 now, and my bid is at 26. Looking for 28. I have 2,600, looking for 28. My bid is at 26, and I'm selling them at 26. With my bid then at 2,600, and my paddle is 1,002. And Elizabeth Nataralik, this is the family composition, very similar to her son-in-law, Luke. Again, family history. $1,800 on this work. At $1,800 on her antler carving, unusual to be working in this medium for the artist, at $1,500. Sorry, $1,500. No, $1,800. At $1,800 asking on this, any interest at 18? At 18, we'll pass that along then to lot 152.
The wrong slide. No, it's just the wrong image. Go forward two. Yeah.
There we are. So ignore the 154. This is 152. And it is an untitled artist of the resting caribou, but really sensitively carved work. And we're opening here at $1,200. And I've got a bid, your photograph online is right.
Yeah.
Yes. So I've got Aaron in at $1,200 and asking $1,300. At $1,200 bid, asking $13. Are we through then? I can sell at $1,200 with fair warning. Aaron, that's your bid then at $1,200. Your paddle is?
7026.
7026. And gentlemen, I know this is the lot you've been waiting for. This will remind you never to be bad. And we're opening the bidding at $700. I've got Andrew at $700, and I've got a bid now at $750, and looking for $800 now. I have $750 bid, looking for 8. At $750 bid, asking $800. Aaron's now in at 8 and asking $850. I have $800 bid, asking $850. Are we through then at $800? I can sell with Aaron's bid at $800. Last chance at $800. Mike?
Now go back.
8 it is, Aaron. Your paddle is?
7019.
7019. And 154, here we are. So now we're selling 154, which is another work by Lucy Tassier, and it's a family work, and we're starting this at $1,800. $1,800 on the Tassier, if there's interest at 18. At $1,800. $1,800 if I made 18. Carrying on to lot 155. And this is Jimmy Taipanak, and we're starting this at $500 with a bid with Andrew at 5 and asking $550 now. I have 5 bid asking $550. At 5 bid only asking $550, and I can sell at $500. That's your bid, Andrew, at $500, and your paddle is $3,000. Sorry. Aha. And the final few works of tonight's auction are all on paper, beginning with Lucy and an owl. And we're starting this at $800. $800 on the Lucy owl, if there's interest at 8. 2 phone bidders participating. I've got 8, 850. Are you in at 850? 900, Nadine? 950, Pat?
They're asking for 950. They did 2 of us. So it's now at 950 to us.
Yes. $1,000 to you, Nadine.
$1,000.
And $1,100 back to you, Pat. And 12 to you, Nadine.
Do you want to do 12?
$1,300 is back to you, Pat. 14.
Do you want to do 14?
15. Holding with Nadine at 1,400, and I can call fair warning and sell at 14. Fair warning. Nadine's bid then at 1,400, and your paddle was 1,009. And lot 157 is the Legend of Lumiak, and we're starting this at $950. $950 on this work on paper. If there's interest at $950, $950, $950. Carrying on to lot 158, and this is these geese leaving, which is what all of you will be doing in 4 lots. And we'll start this at 800. Thank you. I've got a bid of $800 and asking $850 now. At $800 bid, asking $850.
So it's what, no, we're on 158.
Do you want to bid on this?
Did you skim through the key action? Did we flip
We did. I had you on the phone, but not Pat. It passed.
No, I was on.
Can you reopen it? Can you reopen it?
You guys switch. Well, I didn't know that. That's okay. Why don't you just sell it in the room? Okay. Okay, that's yours then at 800. And your paddle, sir, is 1058.
I'm sorry, what is selling right now?
Oh, that's okay. He's already taken my sheet.
She's got.
Okay, so let's go back to, I'm sorry, are you bidding?
157 and 158.
I have telephone bids for
Yeah,
next
you got to
year.
reopen the lots.
Okay. I'm very sorry. They switched their bids on me, and so we have to backtrack now to 157. Thanks, Mason. Okay, so now we're on this.
Open on the key action.
So here we are.
57.
So we're opening this at $1,100, Pat. Would you like to bid at 1,100?
Give it for 1,100.
Yes. You're in at $1,100. Anyone else in at 1,200? Okay, so that's your bid at 1,100. So this was lot 157. So that's 1,100, and your paddle was 1,009. So the problem is for lot 158, this lovely gentleman who is waiting here, I didn't know that you guys had switched bids. So we're just going to have to, you take it up with these two. 158. So now we're on,
Don't look at the board, I'm on a different one.
158.
We're both paused.
okay, 158. Here we are. So we're opening this with this gentleman's bid of 800. Pat, are you bidding at 850? I'm sorry. 900? 950? 1,000. 1,100, Pat? 12. 13. 14. You hate us already. 15. 16. 15 now is bid with Pat, looking for 16. And I'm selling then with you, Pat, at $1,500. So you're on with 1,009?
Yes.
Okay. So now 159 is this.
So what was that last one?
Can you hammer it so that she had?
So it was 1,500 to 1,009. And we just have to make sure that Chris knows about 157.
And 156, right?
No, it was just 157 and then 158. So now 159 is the Ashuna, the Timori Ashuna, and we're starting the Inukshuk at $800. $800 on this. If there's interest at 800, at 800, once, twice. Fair warning, we're passing that. And 160 is the Pudlo Pudlet. And we're starting the Owl again at $800. I've got Andrew now in at 800, and I have 850 now, looking for 900. Sorry. I've got 850 with me, asking 900. at 850 with me asking 9. Are we through then at 850? With fair warning at 850. That's with me at 850. And the last lot of the auction is this early Baker Lake print. And we're starting the old ways, as illustrated here, at $400. 400. Any interest at $400? 400. We'll pass that then. And I would like to thank you all for being here, and thank you on the camera, and congratulations, First Arts, and see you in the fall, and goodbye.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you indeed.